Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the Novel Content Show. Guys are doing well, guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome to part 3 of our 4-part Dragon Ball short series, which is my second favorite characters. And we're gonna go, it's funny because we're gonna talk about my very, very favorite characters. We're doing chronological order. And my second favorite characters, well, my favorite characters, but the second when it comes to the chronological order is none other than Future Trunks. Future Trunks. Now I know what you're saying. You already did a Funko Pop video about this. You already talked about this. But in part one, I explained why I feel the need to do this series. So I'm gonna do it again. Why is Future Trunks my favorite characters of all time? My Future Trunks is my favorite characters of all time, and it's not even because of who Future Trunks is. It's what he represents and what he does for the world. So who is Future Trunks? Future Trunks is a super simple character, who is the son of Bulma and Vegeta, who lives in a future where the android, which is part of the android saga, the bad guys, destroy the planet. They destroy the planet, and their only hope, Goku dies of a heart attack, and the only hope is to bring the Z Fighter back. So they develop this time machine, and Trunks is the one to go show. And Trunks to me is such a important character. It is the most important characters in my eyes. And Dragon Ball, he is more important than Goku, and I fucking love Trunks so much. So Trunks goes back to the present, and the very first thing that he does, is like he's arriving in the same time as Mecha Frieza. Now let's remember that Vegeta couldn't do shit up against Frieza. Goku needed to be Super Saiyan, but nobody else was able to touch even Frieza. And you're gonna say, yeah, but Gohan and Piccolo were able to fight Frieza. And then in the final form. So we have Future Trunks. The first thing he does, and it's kind of cool because before that, this is the second character to transform into a Super Saiyan. Before that, we think that Super Saiyans are not able to, they're very rare. So Future Trunks transforming into Super Saiyan is a new opportunity for every, and this is why the first thing he does is fight Frieza, which we know is the strongest enemy, right? And in a very weird way, how can I say that? It's tough, dude, because to me, okay, I'm gonna continue. Sorry, it's kind of messed up in my head because this character means so much to me, so emotional. So the first thing he does is transform into a Super Saiyan. Now, why is that important? Well, because we know that during the series, the main character is gonna be Vegeta and Goku. Both are Saiyan, both are able to transform into Super Saiyan, right? Technically, no. We also have Gohan, who can transform into a Super Saiyan. Now, the Android saga is the prologue of the Cell saga. Who defeats Cell? Gohan. If Gohan could transform into Super Saiyan, he would have never beat Cell. We have Trunks. We have Goten. We are also able to transform into Trunks, normal Trunks, not Future Trunks. And Trunks is the proof that you can transform into Super Saiyan, even though Vegeta knows that Goku is a Super Saiyan. He's like, okay, well, I don't need to be Super Saiyan. I don't really know there is. And he sees Trunks, like, okay, I can become a Super Saiyan. And he achieved it like that. He achieved it fighting Dr. Gero and Android 19, which are before the 16, 17, 18. And the first thing he does, in my opinion, okay, the androids are bigger menace than Frieza. So the reality is, Frieza would have never attacked Earth. The only reason he was on Namek, first of all, was to the only reason Frieza was there was to get the Dragon Ball. Earth didn't have any Dragon Balls. They defeat him super easily. They defeat King Cole. They defeat Frieza, no problem. Now the question is, would holy shit! Wow! I saw the window. I thought it was my light. Is the fucking moon? This moon is beautiful. Tomorrow is a special moon. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. So the moon tonight is special. Tomorrow is the Hunter moon. But tonight is special. So Trunks comes in and he's Super Saiyan, and then you realize that Trunks is a kid of Vegeta and Bulma. Now, technically, if you respect the time traveler, you respect the time traveling laws, you're not able to change the past. So Trunks like, no, I shouldn't tell Vegeta is my father. But then Goku is able to say, yo, I know your father's a Saiyan. There's not a lot of us left. Who's your father? And it became Vegeta. And then because of that, Vegeta, people adore Vegeta, and I'm sorry to say, Vegeta, and I'm sorry to say, Vegeta would have never changed if it wasn't for Trunks. It would have never changed. He would have never, ever changed. And that's life. And Trunks comes in, it's like, yo, Vegeta doesn't, he doesn't like Bulma. Vegeta falls in love with Bulma. So, okay. He comes in and presents himself as the son of Vegeta and Bulma. And then Bulma, she's like, oh, I didn't know I was gonna have a son. And you see the difference in mentality. At first, Bulma's like, holy shit, I'm gonna have a son. And she's happy. And then she thinks about Vegeta. Vegeta sees Trunks and doesn't give a fuck. Doesn't give a fuck. Now, I'm sorry, but this is the way it is. So then Vegeta is like, okay. And then Bulma falls in love into Vegeta. But at first, if they seen Trunks in action, for Vegeta to be like, holy shit. And even then, Vegeta first goal with Trunks is to use him. He knows he's not able to defeat. He's not able to defeat. He's not able to defeat. So Gohan. He's not able to defeat Goku. But at this point, Gohan doesn't really like fighting. So it's like, if Trunks defeat Gohan, I'm the strongest father. I have the strongest sibling. Not sibling. Sorry, just the strongest offspring. And it's super cool because then Vegeta slowly falls in love because Bulma, she's really caring, she really takes good care of him, and she's a strong woman. So it's like, okay, well, she's pretty cool. He falls in love with her. But if it wasn't for Trunks, he would have never talked to Bulma in the first place. No, there's other people that says Bulma would have not fallen in love with Vegeta. I don't know. I think there was already feelings before Trunks came in. Then Trunks comes in, and Trunks is super important because, once again, the androids are a Earth problem, and they're going against Earth. They're the end of... See, that's the thing, another thing. Trunks came from the future, right? And this is the most important part that nobody talks about, nobody even noticed. The android were the only problem. Frieza was never a problem. So Trunks came from a future, right? Where the android took over. You see, he came from a future where Frieza went to Earth, and Frieza's not in charge, meaning that Frieza was defeated. No? Am I wrong there? Right? And then we have already a different timeline. So instead of, this is not for Trunks, but it's a different timeline. So instead of only having Android 17 and 18, there's 16 too. Instead of only having the Android, we have Cell. And Trunks end up staying. But Trunks saved Goku by giving indication. Trunks give a reason for liking the Earth. Vegeta is only there. He's only there. He doesn't like the Earth. He doesn't like Kakarot. He doesn't like anybody, right? And if you look at the next step and the saga for Vegeta, the reason he sacrificed himself to kill Buu, spoiler, he's like, this is for you, Bulma. This is for you, Trunks. And because Trunks was able to tell him. See, the reason people favorite characters act the way he is because of Trunks. So then we have the Android saga, and Future Trunks doesn't have a lot to do. See, fuck. The reason why Future Trunks is my favorite character is not because of Future Trunks himself. The character in itself is nothing spectacular. It's nothing non-spectacular. He's a pretty good character, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing spectacular. The reason why I have Future Trunks is because of his story. See, he comes in and he's able to fight the android, and the first thing he does, he fights Cell, and the first thing he does is he fights with Vegeta, and right away he's able to get. For him, it's like a dream. He was born into a world where Vegeta was gone, his father was gone, Goku was gone, only one left was Gohan. He gets to meet Goku, which is the hero the world needs. So if Trunks wants to be a hero, he has to see Goku. You see Vegeta, that he never spent time, and it's crazy because everybody told him, it was like, Vegeta was an asshole. But then Bulma's like, no, he was kind of cool, and he's able to say he's cool. So he trains with Vegeta, and the first moment where Vegeta's kind of nice, the first moment you see Trunks just went to Super Saiyan. Like, that's my son Trunks. The first time he refers to somebody as an equal or somebody he cares for, somebody he's related to. When he talks about Nappa, it was a servant. When he talks about Kakarot, fuck Kakarots. The first time he's mentioned, I like Trunks, he's my son. He doesn't say I like him, but... And then the craziest thing is, Vegeta to the core Vegeta had a really close bond with his father, with King Vegeta. They were really close. A lot of people don't know about that, but Prince Vegeta, because he's the prince of all Saiyan, versus King Vegeta, they were very close. So usually what happened in life, usually, I'm not saying every cases, if a father and a son are very close, when a son's gonna have male children, gonna be the same father that his father was. So the father is close to the son, and the son is close to his sons. So and Trunks comes in, and he's the second moment that is really cool. People adore the moments of Vegeta when Beerus hits Bulma, and Vegeta goes, "Bye, Bulma," and he goes Super Saiyan, right? And that's super cool. And there's also moments where I'm sorry, guys, it's emotional, you know. Everybody at that point, everybody's like, and it's funny because we just did a video Piccolo, and when it comes to Android, Vegeta's fighting the underside, and everybody's like, "Oh, fuck Vegeta, fuck Vegeta, fuck Vegeta," right? Everybody except Goku. And it's like, I'm sorry, still filming the moon, and it's like, well, we don't really like Vegeta, but we don't really have a choice. Nobody else can help us. And then everybody still thinks Vegeta's an asshole. And he proven time and time again that he's an asshole. Now making Saga Vegeta as a fucking monster. The only good thing that he does is when he talks to Kakarot. That's for the next video, because we're going to do a video on Vegeta. And it's kind of cool because Trunks is like, okay, well, Trunks get defeated by Cell. And it's the first time that Vegeta goes, "My son," and he goes to defeat. And Vegeta has this very bad habit, very, very bad habits. When he's about to die, he gives up. He was about to die for Cell, and he still fights for Trunks. And then we're gonna move on to the very end of the Cell saga, which is the end of this video, by the way. And he does a simple "ciao, bye," single step of respect for Trunks. And then you realize that Trunks' story wasn't about saving Earth. Trunks' story wasn't about saving Goku. Trunks' story wasn't about destroying the android. Trunks had everything he came for. He got to meet his dad. You got to know about Goku. Got to know about Gohan. Got to meet people that he cared about. Even got to meet friends. That's the most you can ask for. And then Future Trunks' story finally ends with Xenoverse. He becomes a time traveler, a time patrol, which is the whole concept of the Xenoverse theory, first of all. Second of all, he ends up being in Goku Black, which is another video. And I don't know that because I don't follow Super. Anywho, love you guys, take it easy.